Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake and you're watching Dude Ranch DIY. I just got home from work. It is a beautiful day here in southwestern Connecticut. It's getting a little bit cloudy now, but it was about, I was gonna say 55, but it's 65 degrees today and it is December 16th. So that's pretty wild. That might set some records here today as far as high temperatures go. But today, while the weather's still good and we don't have any snow on the ground yet, I'm gonna be using the tractor with the bucket on it to move this here pile of wood chips. Let me show you what we got going on. So guys, for those of you who are new to the channel and you might not know, I do tree work professionally for a living. So sometimes I end up bringing home wood chips from jobs. I have my international dump truck here. It's a roll-off. And I use the dumpster can, as you can see, with the tarp on the top to chip into. Holds about 10 yards of wood chips. And I bring home chips sometimes when it's convenient or when I just don't have a good spot to dump them. So this has been my pile of wood chips that I've been amassing pretty much since the spring, throughout the summer, and now here into the beginning of the wintertime. This is also the spot that I think is the best suited for me to be pushing the snow. As you can see, my driveway starts down there, goes all the way up there by the truck and stuff. And then obviously, you know, the woodyard road and everything behind the tractor here is a different story. But since this is at the bottom of the driveway and it's a pretty straight shot from up towards the house down to here, I figured that this would be a good spot to be piling the snow. And the reason I've been bringing home the chips is because along the woodyard road here, you can see I already have chips. And as I was clearing the road back here to do all this stuff, I was chipping up with the WoodMaxx chipper and just kind of throwing it along the side there to prevent erosion. I got a spot over there that doesn't have any chips, and then the chips pretty much end, you know, right about here where you can see the gravel. So I'm gonna hopefully be moving these chips and just putting them up along the edge here, going all the way back to prevent erosion, keep the weeds down, give myself a spot to push snow this winter. Okay guys, so as you can see, we're making a dent in this pile here, creating a little bit more room. There's definitely still a lot of chips there though, but we have spread all the way up basically to that white oak tree at the corner there. Now I'm starting to come around this way. This area I've been recently thinking about, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. This area kind of like slopes down and aprons out, and it definitely doesn't need to be as gradual. Let me try and see if I can show you guys a little bit better. I'm gonna put the camera down low, and you can see how it kind of slopes down and just kind of like meshes into the driveway, and it definitely doesn't need to do that. I'm thinking it could almost be cut back to like where these two oak trees are and where this big rock is. Not this one, that one ain't moving, but where that one is. And it doesn't look like, from what I've seen walking around in there, that there's much big rock in there, at least that I can see from the surface. So I've been thinking about, I really don't want to get into it now, but maybe in the spring. I have that Piranha tooth bar that I still haven't put on the bucket of the tractor. But if I were to put that on, I might be able to kind of like dig out this edge and make a bank, which I actually might be able to use to my advantage for loading firewood in one way or another. I'm not really sure how, but Chris actually had the idea. He was like, well, what if you cut out this bank here, kind of made a retaining wall, leveled all this out, expanded the width of the driveway, which would definitely make it easier backing trailers in and stuff, and then use the height advantage that I would create to be able to dump, you know, firewood totes into the dumpster on the international truck, which I thought was a really good idea. I mean, obviously, I would have to build some sort of a ramp to like get the tractor up there. Like right now, I can drive it up there, no problem. But if I were to cut all this out and make it like a bank, then obviously I would need to come up with something else as far as a way to drive up there to utilize the height advantage. So for now, I think I'm just gonna cover it up with chips because it kind of looks crappy with stone and dirt and leaves and stuff mixed in there. Plus, I just want to get rid of as many chips as I can, and this is by far the closest area to do it. If I start driving all the way down the wood yard, one, I don't really need the chips down there as much because it's not as steep, and two, it's going to take a lot more time just driving all the way back and forth. So I'm going to cover this up with wood chips. It'll look nicer for the winter, and then maybe in the springtime we'll revisit this idea and see what we could do. But I mean, I am liking that idea of the bank. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think I should do there, because, or if it's even feasible, because I don't have much experience doing excavation work or like digging or anything, or what it would take to dig in a ramp and utilize that height advantage, but something I'm going to think about. All right, let's get back to spreading chips. Well guys, here we are at the little barn. I know I need to fix that panel of glass there. I actually think I'm gonna replace it with plexiglass. But we made it all the way up to the rock with chips, going all the way down. Now clearly, you know, as the pile, I got deeper and deeper into the pile, the chips got older and older. So these are, you know, definitely darker brown. And some of them are definitely from the WoodMaxx chipper. They're a lot smaller, I was noticing. But we got all the way down here. So from the white oak to the barn, it's now covered with chips. The tractor did a great job. And we ate up, you know, definitely more than like half the pile here. I'm kind of wondering if I should just use the tractor to kind of like, see, we have these big rocks back here, and there's still some stumps that I got to burn from when we, you know, ripped them out, making the road. But I think I could push these chips back and maybe not cover these rocks, but maybe expand my area here a little bit. I mean, what I'm standing on right now is like a mix of like gravel and chips and stuff, you know, here at the edge of the driveway. And I pushed all the leaves back here. Again, there's another big rock right in there. But if I were to just start filling this in slowly but surely, there's really not many big trees back here. This birch is pretty dead, as you can tell. There's no top left to it. So I might hop on the tractor and keep working. It's getting a little bit dark for the camera. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed, you know, trying to keep it a little bit different. I really wanted to split some firewood today, but I know that if I, you know, kept procrastinating and pushing these wood chips off, we'd get our first snowstorm, and then I would have no good spot to push the snow. So at least now I have a spot to put it, and I can, you know, sleep easy at night, so to speak. So as always, guys, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. I've been looking at the analytics, like 76% of you are not yet subscribed. So hit that button. It would do me a big favor. And, you know, if you like the content, keep on watching. So any questions or comments, throw them in the comment section. But for now, I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.